Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Bruce, the coolest nerd you know, on Genius Insomniac. And I want to start off with a very serious issue. It's personally impacted my life. I'm sure it's impacted you and maybe a loved one. It affects all communities, race, color, creed. It sees no boundaries throughout the community. And to be honest, it should be addressed on a presidential level. So I think I'm going to use Genius Insomniac to really touch on that issue. The issue that I feel like is so pressing is that we need to stop telling parents that every baby is cute, because clearly ugly babies exist. They really do. We've all seen them. I've seen them. You've seen them. You may have seen one today. You may have one. And love is not blind. Every baby is not cute. I mean, I know people like to say, oh, well, every baby is precious, but precious. Yeah, so I'm not trying to be funny. I mean, this is a very serious topic. It really touches my heart. There's a few things you don't want to do. There's a few things you should do when you run across an ugly baby. But then there's some things that you don't want to do when you run across an ugly baby. Damn, does your baby sleep on a sandpaper pillow? I can hold him? Yeah, let me. Precious. Yeah, the baby's precious, all right. Precious the movie. Anybody ever tell you your baby's ugly? There's a way that you can approach an ugly baby and still give a compliment of sorts. I mean, such as, you know, that baby has some really nice gums. I've never seen gums on a baby like that. That's beautiful gums. You tell them, I was just saying to somebody the other day about your baby's gums, man. There's some gums in that baby's mouth. I bet he looks so interesting when he cries. You could throw eye color in there. You could those piss yellow color. Be careful on the eye color. Make sure you know what eye color you're saying. Prepare what you're gonna say before you say it. Look at those blue eyes. You can compliment on how many fingers and toes the baby has. The baby's wearing shoes. Say, hey, that little boy has 10 fingers. Look at those 10 fingers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Sounds nice enough, right? But be careful. The baby might be wearing mittens. The baby might have been born with an extra finger or not enough fingers. Who knows? So be careful with that one. Make sure that you know. Like, don't just guess. The baby might not have any. The baby might have web feet for all you know. So don't just talk about stuff that you don't actually see it. Look, just take my word for it. Another one, you can kind of kill two birds with one stone. You're not necessarily complimenting the baby. Baby looks just like you. That baby looks just like her daddy. Look at that. She looks just like her daddy. Born with the same mustache and a little goatee. Look, same razor bumps and everything. You can go with my personal favorite. You can't go wrong. You know, just tell him, look, that baby is alive. I can't believe that baby is over there living his ass off. You got a living baby. That's something to really hang your hat on. Yeah, like for real, like hang your hat on it. We need to stop complimenting ugly babies. If they're ugly, don't say that they're cute. All it does is create a problem later on. The parents keep calling the kid cute. You know, if more people stop telling the parent that the baby's cute, then they'll stop saying, they'll kind of get the hint. They'll be like, nobody ever says nothing about my baby being cute. And they'll understand the baby's probably not cute. Years later, when they get an Instagram, they're not putting a whole bunch of ugly pictures up, scaring you in the middle of the night when you're checking through your Instagram feed, saying they're not posting these crazy selfies on Facebook. And you just have to like hide them from the timeline. You don't have to do that later on, because they know. I think ugly babies are taught that people teach ugly babies that they're cute later on. It's a shame, you know what I'm saying? We really shouldn't shouldn't perpetuate that. So make sure you do your community a favor. Stop complimenting ugly babies. I'm not saying we should drown all the ugly babies. Not all of them. Not all of them. We shouldn't drown all of them. So we should just stop complimenting the ugly babies and letting people get the hint. Make sure you subscribe to Genius Insomniac for more videos. That's feedback to let me know if you like the videos. Leave some feedback in the comments, please. I would love feedback. Make sure you like the Facebook page at facebook.com/GeniusInsomniac. And make sure you follow on Twitter at TweetInsomniac. Matter of fact, and if you go over to the Facebook page and like the Facebook page, I'm putting a separate video where I share a story about, just a brief story about an ugly baby that I ran across, but I'm only putting it on Facebook. I'm not putting it on this video. So go to the Facebook page and like that and catch that video over there. And I got some other things coming too that are not just vlogs like this one. Got some other content that I want to bring out too. So thanks for watching The Coolest Nerd That You Know.